Hi, this video is going to be on creating collaborations. I talked about it a little bit when we did the group sets, but I want to talk about whole class collaborations now. It's going to be very similar. You're going to go down on your navigation panel, find collaborations, okay, add a collaboration. Again, we're going to be using Google Apps. So for this one, I want to do a Google Slide. Again, you could use spreadsheets or Google Docs. This name will be whole group or whole class collaboration. And so not sure if there's a quicker way to add everybody other than just clicking on their name and bringing them over. Again, if you have your teacher aides or TAs or administrators in on your list, if you want them to view it, just click them in, or otherwise don't click their names over. So here I've moved everyone over. I've got the type, the name, and everyone who's going to be collaborating on it. And then I hit submit. And now what that's done is that's created a blank Google Slides for the whole class. So everyone has that version. It's editable to everybody, and they find it under collaborations. Okay, so this is not an assignment. They're not going to turn this into a whole class thing. It's just an activity that you could do while doing synchronous learning. For example, instead of doing mini whiteboards in class for a warm-up, I want to use this, and they could open up a Google Slide. I'll create their own slide, hit new slide, type their name on it, and then I put a question on. I share my screen, I put a question up, and then they all answer the question on their slide. And then I get a really quick check for understanding. They get to see the other people's responses. We could talk about misconceptions or anything like that. I could do it for a notice and wonder. So if I do a task, I put a prompt up there, then I can ask everyone to type in 5 things that they notice, 5 things that they wonder, and we could go through that. So right now, as a student, they're going to see, again, on their homepage, they'll be there, and they'll have to go down to their collaborations tab. They'll see whole class collaboration. They click on it, and it's going to open up here. Again, on my view, on the teacher view, you're going to see the same thing. So right now, there's 2 people currently working on this Google Doc, on this Google Slide, myself and a student. Okay, so we can see, I can see that there's another person working, myself, and then another person working right there. So what I could just do, as we're in Zoom, we're in a meeting, I'll say everyone go to collaborations, open up the Google Docs, and now everyone has the same thing open up. I can say, hey, everyone, go add a new slide. Okay, type your name in on the slide. So as a student, they're typing in their name, whatever you want, and then again, I could pose the question on slide 1. Okay, I could type in the question. I could already have it prepared before class starts, or I could be sharing my screen through Zoom and have a problem up there. Solve x plus 4 equals 10. And then everyone in the class, okay, the students will have their own slide made. So I'm at the student view now, so they could add their own slide. Okay, and then they could type in their answer. So x plus 4 equals 10. So the answer is 6. And so they're typing in their answer. Okay, and then as a teacher, I could view their answer. I can see who's on the slide. I recommend you just have them type their name on it, though. So I can see who's getting it real fast, like a warm up. Okay, or I could take 2 seconds and I could add a title here and say, okay, this is your notice. Okay, everyone create a text box. Okay, and whoops, everyone create a text box. Students could come over here, add text, draw their own text box somewhere, and then type in whatever they notice about the prompt, and then you could create another side that says wonder and do the same thing. So anyways, it's just a good way to interact with your kids synchronously, watching their work live, and being able to check and give them instant feedback while on Zoom and on collaborations. And so you could always find this document. It's created. It'll be put into your drive. So if you want to organize it to a better spot, you can click this button and then move it around. So right now it's just in my drive with no organization. I don't know what's taking so long right now, but you could organize it that way. So you can open up. There we go. Okay, so we could open up. If I want to put it in my Canvas folder, if I have an Algebra 2 class already made, I can move it around. So this is, I'll go in on my experimental stuff here. Let's move it so now I'm organized. Students could do that too, or it's just in their drive. All right, and so that's how one way to use collaborations in a synchronous manner.